You know, I still remember that slap like it happened yesterday, the sharp crack echoing through the first-class cabin on that Air Vista flight from Dallas to New York, freezing everyone in their seats, me cradling my 7-month belly, cheek burning like fire, and this blonde flight attendant, Karen Mitchell, staring down at me with that smug look like she'd just enforced some unwritten law of the skies. I'd just asked for water, again, after being ignored for an hour, my prenatal meds sitting useless in my purse, contractions starting to whisper warnings because dehydration hits hard at 30,000 feet and boom. Her hand flies out after she mutters, "You folks always think the rules don't apply, huh?" The whole plane goes silent, heads turning, but no one moves, no one says a word, except this guy a few rows back, quietly snapping photos on his phone, capturing the red welt blooming on my brown skin like some twisted badge of shame. I was Maya Johnson back then, 32, a rising star at a top New York law firm, specializing in corporate ethics, the kind of job where I fought for accountability in boardrooms, but never expected to need it mid-flight. My husband Ethan had upgraded my ticket as a sweet gesture. "You and our little one deserve the best," he'd said that morning in our Dallas hotel, kissing my belly goodbye before heading to his own meetings. But from the moment I boarded, it was those little digs, the gate agent triple-checking my ticket like I didn't belong, Karen fawning over the white exec next to me with endless champagne refills while my call button lit up ignored, her smile vanishing when she finally acknowledged me. "Water? We'll get to service soon," she snapped, but soon never came. And as the contractions built, I stood to head to the bathroom, but be safety first, right? And that's when she blocked me, voice dripping venom. "Sit down, or I'll make you." I held my ground, calm as my lawyer training kicked in. "I'm pregnant, having contractions, this is medical." And her response? That slap, followed by, "You're being dramatic, always wanting special treatment." The entitlement in her eyes, fueled by years of unchecked power in that uniform, hit harder than her hand. She saw me as an intruder in her premium world, not a paying passenger with rights. But here's where it flips. Ethan, my quiet genius of a hubby, the tech whiz who'd just silently bought majority stake in Air Vista that morning to fix its rotting culture from the inside. No fanfare, no press. He gets the alert about the diversion to Philly, sees the viral photos from that photographer guy, Mike Harlan, blowing up online with justice for Maya, and he's on his jet in minutes, fury cold and calculated. By the time I was detained in that dingy airport room, contractions worsening, Karen spinning her tale to cops about me being aggressive, Ethan storms in, confronts her in a conference room. "You assaulted my pregnant wife because she didn't fit your idea of first class? 20 years here, and this is your legacy." He yanks her service pin. This wasn't excellence. It was discrimination rewarded, fires her on the spot. Then the smarmy VP trying to cover it up, his voice steady but slicing. "I own this airline now, and we're done with your kind of service." The look on Karen's face, crumbling from shock to rage, how was I supposed to know she was somebody? And Ethan's retort, "That's the point. Everyone is somebody." It was like watching a movie climax, justice served hot, but with that deep undercurrent of why it had to happen at all. Her bias is rooted in a system that patted her back for picking favorites. We didn't stop at firings. Air Vista became Summit Airways under new leadership, a black woman CEO breaking barriers, with training that rooted out bias, a foundation funding anti-discrimination fights across travel. Our son, little Alex, arrived strong after the stress, kicking like a champ. And yeah, I even met Karen months later. She'd hit rock bottom, faced her mirrors in therapy, now leading workshops on spotting prejudice, her apology raw. "I was the system, and I'm sorry." It wasn't easy forgiving, but seeing her change, that closed the loop. Yet, part of me wonders if no one had filmed it. Would anything shift, or would folks like her keep ruling the skies unchecked? What do you think? Was this justice, or just luck for the connected? Share your stories below. Have you faced this in travel, stayed silent, or called it out? Hit like if it hit home. Subscribe for more real talks on turning pain into power. And let's chat in the comments. Your take could spark the next big change.